The Mighty Mind Sensory Cube's objective is to aid in the cognitive development of infants anywhere from birth to 2 years old. Through sensory and perceptual development, this will aid in infants' understanding of colors, shapes, texture, animals, alphabet, and sounds. With Piaget's theory of cognitive development, children use specific processes to construct views and knowledge of the world around them. Regarding schemes, this toy will help aid infants in grasping and exploring new objects, learning how toys are played with, and taking in new information. Infants will assimilate new information into existing schemes, allowing them to explore more sensory stimuli. As an infant becomes habituated to a specific stimulus, they will eventually become bored of it. This habituation will occur when new stimuli is given, allowing the infant to explore novel stimuli after becoming bored of the old stimuli. Our developmental toy allows for all kinds of novel stimuli given. Once an infant becomes bored of one side, like the shapes, they can move it around to have access to novel stimuli, like colors.
Sensory experiences play a crucial role in cognitive development during the first 2 years of life. Babies and toddlers are constantly learning about their environment through their senses. Newborn babies are sensitive to sound, particularly the high-pitched voice of their caregiver. They can distinguish different types of sounds and show a preference for familiar voices. 2 to 6 months, babies start more intentionally exploring their environment through their hands. They may begin reaching for objects, touching different textures, and mouthing items to learn. 6 to 12 months, during this period, infants discover their environment through crawling, fidgeting with various surfaces, and using their hands for toy manipulation. They may have individual preferences for certain textures. 12 to 24 months, the child continues developing their general tactile awareness. They use their hands and perform skills such as putting blocks in a tower or drawing. They may show more interest in different textures and sensations. Using vegetables and fruits in color learning is an engaging way to offer support in the cognitive development area of a young child. Such hands-on learning provides opportunities for skills development using sight and touch, including categorizing, building vocabulary, and memory. By integrating fruits and vegetables into color learning, children are not only learning colors, but also undergoing holistic cognitive development, supportive of many aspects of their growth. Using fruits and vegetables in color teaching, as in all other activities appealing to the senses, easily incorporates Piaget's cognitive development theory, specifically within the sensory motor period. Piaget generally stressed that children are active constructors of knowledge. They learn about their environment through their senses and motor movements.
Learning shapes and perceiving textures side of cube. The foam-shaped side of the cube is designed to engage toddlers in sensory exploration and early learning. It features soft, colorful foam shapes like circles, squares, and triangles attached to the surface. These soft shapes are easy and safe for toddlers to touch as they practice gripping and handling objects. The different shapes and bright colors stimulate their senses, helping them learn to recognize and tell apart various forms and colors. As they trace the edges and feel the textures, toddlers strengthen their fine motor skills such as hand-eye coordination and finger dexterity. The foam shapes also promote cognitive development by introducing spatial relationships so toddlers learn how shapes fit together and interact with each other. This side of the toy offers an engaging, hands-on way for young children to develop essential skills while having fun. The foam material ensures the toy is both interactive and safe for toddlers to play with independently.
On this side of the cube, it includes our sense of hearing and how auditory stimulation influences cognitive development using the presence of bells. Although this is a rather new area, noise itself, when it's in the right context, can have some interesting cognitive benefits. Different types of noise, for example, white noise, ambient noise, or even moderate levels of background chatter, influence cognition in a variety of ways depending on the individual and the task at hand. This side of the toy supports cognitive development along with a fun and educational experience for children, while helping them learn foundational concepts like the letters of the alphabet as well as animals. Children can also deepen their own learning process by grasping how each letter of the alphabet is written and what that specific letter may sound like. That can be said along with what certain animals look like and what sound that animal makes as well. In all, there is a great learning objective when it comes to this cognitive development side of the cube.